Hi guys, my name is Evelyn Kim and today I'm going to go over several topics in Wylock's 3rd grade math curriculum. Topics I'll be going to address in today's video include rotations, shapes, solid figures, mean and median, and word problems. Let's start off with our first topic, rotations. So it's asking us to describe the rotation of the shape given. As you can see with the smiley face in the example, the smiley face rotated sideways to the right, so that's 90 degrees clockwise rotation. And if you don't know the difference between clockwise and counterclockwise, like when you look at a clock, the time, like it moves this way, the hands of the clock, but then counterclockwise would actually be the opposite. The times would be moving this way. So let's look at number 1. So we have an arrow and it moves upright like this. So what do you think it is? Well, I think it moved 90 degrees counterclockwise, because if it moved upright, that means it moved 90 degrees, but it definitely didn't move clockwise, because if it moved clockwise, the arrow would be pointing downwards. So that means the arrow moved 90 degrees. Sorry, my handwriting is kind of messy. Counterclockwise. So our second lesson is shapes, and it's asking us to define the figure, find the number of sides, and the number of right angles. Number 1. So based off the look of it, you could tell it's a square because it has 4 sides, and all the side lengths are equal. So our figure is a square. Okay, now it's asking us to find the number of sides. Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the number of sides is 4. Last but not least, it's asking us to find the number of right angles. Well, a square equals 360 degrees and it has 4 angles. Divide that by 4. Each angle is 90 degrees. So there's one angle, another third angle, and our last angle. So the number of right angles is actually 4. And also, an angle looks like an L. And there's 4 L shapes in the square. So we have 4 right angles. Okay, number 4. It's asking us to define the figure. And the figure, based off the look of it, it's obviously a triangle because it has 3 sides. So that's a triangle. Okay, now it's asking us to find the number of sides. That's easy. 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 sides. Last but not least, number of right angles. Well, if you look at the triangle, it's not a right triangle. Right triangles look like this. It doesn't have an L shape, and none of the angles equal 90 degrees. All the angles are acute angles, so that means we have 0 right angles. So our third lesson is actually about solid figures, and it's asking us to identify the solid figures using the terms in the box. Not all terms are used. Well, we're only going to solve one problem. So let's look at number 1. Over here we have this 3D shape. But what is it? Well, its base is a circle. So is it a cone? Well, cones do have circle bases, but it looks more like a triangle, so it's not a cone. Is it a cube? Nope. Cubes look like this. So that is definitely not a cube. Is it a cylinder? Well, it does have a circle base and a height. So our answer is cylinder. Fourth lesson is asking us to find mean and median. Mean is the average of a set of data, while median is the middle number in the ordered set of data. Let's do number 1. They give us the number 5, 15, and 10, but let's put it in numerical order so it's easy for us to solve. 5, 10, 15, least to greatest. And now they're asking us to find a mean. Mean is the average of the set of data. So in order to find the average, we need to add all the numbers up and divide it by the amount of numbers there are. So let's add 5 and 10 and 15. 5 plus 10 plus 15 is 30. But we're not done. We need to divide it by 3 because there's 3 numbers in this data set. So 30 divided by 3 is 3 goes into 3 one time. 3 goes into 0, 0 times. So our answer is 10. Okay, now it's asking us to find a median, and median is the middle number. Let's look at the middle number. It's 10. So, just like mean, median is also 10. Our last lesson is word problems. Let's look at number 1. If an egg carton has 15 eggs in it and Emily bought 5 egg cartons, how many eggs did Emily buy in total? Show your work. Well, she bought 5 egg cartons and each egg carton has 15. What we need to do is multiply 15 times 5. Let's multiply 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. We put 5 at the bottom and 2 at the top. And now we have to multiply 1 times 5. 1 times 5 is 5. But we can't forget the 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. So our final answer is 75. Emily bought 75 eggs in total. Hope you enjoyed the video and thank you for watching.